Well, new at 5, Dr. Anthony Fauci visiting Chicago today. The public health leader spoke at University of Illinois Chicago.
WGN's Alyssa Donovan here with key takeaways from that visit. Alyssa.
Yeah, Ray and Micah, Dr. Fauci sat down with UIC Chancellor Marie-Lynn Miranda to discuss his education, his career, successes, and how he responded to major public health crises from the AIDS crisis to the COVID-19 pandemic. Sharing with the audience today that if they knew in 2020 what they know now about the virus, they may have taken different steps to handle the spread of COVID-19. Public health leader Dr. Anthony Fauci sharing his knowledge and experience to a crowd at the University of Illinois Chicago on Tuesday.
I graduated from Holy Cross with a Bachelor of Arts - Greek Classics - Pre-Med.
Sharing that his unique education had a major influence on how he approached patients when he entered the public health sector.
To be more interested in the person with the disease than the disease in the person.
The conversation led by UIC Chancellor Marie-Lynn Miranda focused on Fauci's work as a pioneer in the field of human immunoregulation and his role in tackling the HIV/AIDS epidemic.
We did the tally. We had invested $115 billion and we had saved 25 million lives.
The top doctor addressing questions about health equity and how he believes we need to handle contributors moving forward.
We as a society have to make a decades-long commitment to turning around the social determinants of health.
He also spoke about what was learned from the COVID-19 pandemic.
If I knew in January what I know now, we would have done a lot of things different. But what the society needs to understand is that when scientists change their recommendations, that's not flip-flopping. Right. That's what science is.
Dr. Fauci also mentioned that one of his biggest takeaways from the pandemic is the need for more investment in local public health. Many local agencies just didn't have the resources they required. The talk was part of a new series at UIC called Chair Chats, a way for the university to bring in well-known leaders to speak in front of students about their experiences. Back to you.
All right, Alyssa Donovan, thank you.